When the big earthquake happened on April 25, I was preaching in the church, and I can sense the whole church shuffling and moving around, and I felt like I was floating on a boat in the middle of an ocean, and it was really violent shaking. And people started running out, and people started crying, and many started praying. We just huddled in the corner, and we started praying out loud. And in my mind, I kept thinking about, oh man, what must this earthquake have done to the city and the people in those residential areas?
And that day we were here around 20 to 25 people. I was just leading a song for the offering, and suddenly earth started to shake, and when we came outside, building fell down, and when we looked around and all the houses were falling, I did not know how and what to do.
By God's grace, everybody in our immediate community were spared. Nobody lost their lives. But later then we started hearing the news. Over 9,000 people died, and over 600,000 people have been injured, and millions have been displaced. 5 of our churches were demolished. I mean, they couldn't meet there to worship anymore.
After 1 month of earthquake, we began to build this temporary shelter, and till that I was staying here in the field, inside the tent, and I had one friend also. He came here to help me.
And we're still trying to figure out what is church's role in all of this devastation. Because we're not an NGO, we're not an INGO, but we are a local church, and we have such limited resource. We must do what a local church must do in this kind of situation. So we make churches our centers, and as far as a local church can reach, we'll go and help people.
Right after earthquake, people were in need, and the government was so delayed, they could not just quickly respond to these victims. But churches were so fast. As soon as we see the need, we just went there and we showed our love. They're so thankful the way they speak and the way they come and welcome us. Clearly, displays that they are really grateful to the church. I'm not saying they are grateful to us. They know that through us, the church helped them to manage somehow for a month, and then they are so happy with the church family who supported them.
Of course, everybody did the rescue and relief work earlier on, providing food and shelter for the immediate need. We've been giving CGI sheets that people need to protect themselves from the monsoon. And some communities, they need toilets. So we've been building toilets through our local church so that they're accountable for the toilets that they build. We have started a small Christian school in Gorkha, one of the districts where the earthquake was very close. So different needs in different communities. Thank you for your support in this difficult time. Thanks for coming alongside with us. But thank you also for the studio. Thank you also for the regular support that you provide so that our media work can continue. We thank God for words of hope, and we hope that we can go further in the future together.